There's some friction there, and but ultimately we're trying to focus on the delegates here today, and I think we did a really good job.
Is the tension mostly personality-wise, or is it because of philosophy? I mean, it seems that you might be the more libertarian candidate, maybe he's the more conventional candidate.
No, I'm not really sure if that's what it is. I basically don't really assign a label to myself. We just go out and we kind of fight for what we believe in, and the response has been pretty overwhelming. And a lot of folks are encouraged.
Are the differences between you philosophical or personal or both?
I never knew this man till I declared my candidacy, so I can tell you I have no personal knowledge of him. I live in Los Ranchos, New Mexico. He lives in Las Cruces, New Mexico, 200 miles away. I've never encountered him, so there's nothing personal there. But clearly there's a difference in issues. He believes in a smaller military. I believe in a sufficiently sized military that can defend this nation at a time when Al-Qaeda is growing, and that is a fact almost no one would dispute.
How would you describe yourself? How do you distinguish yourself from Mr. Weh? I mean, how are you different?
Oh, well, I think you couldn't see a stronger contrast in just where he's at right now with his status with the party. He was a former state chair, ran against the governor, a lot of name recognition, and has built a small fortune, being a successful businessman. And I live in the same starter home that I did 10 years ago, and we drive paid-for cars. One of them's a Isuzu Hombre, 14 years old. So lifestyle's a little different, and my philosophy I think is a little bit more grounded in the Constitution. But other than that, I think we both want to take on Tom Udall, and I think that we both have our hearts in the right place.
What's the big difference between you and David Clements?
In short, I'm a pragmatic, common-sense conservative Republican, and based on what I've heard him say on the campaign trail, he tends to be a libertarian Republican. And I think we all are familiar with the terms. There are things that libertarian Republicans say or believe in that I believe in, balancing the budget, nobody would disagree with that. They tend to be isolationist in their views of the United States' role in the world, and I don't believe in a dangerous world that we can be an isolationist nation.